All right, so I think we are live here on this edition of WDWNT Live. It's Cooking with Nick. I have Tyler monitoring things for me just in case. So I think he's going to confirm for me, if you don't mind, Tyler, in the chat that I am live and that this is going out. I had to, we had a little technical difficulties as always, getting all the audio working here. But we have everything going now, and I think we're live everywhere. So welcome to Cooking with Nick, and this is a very special edition of Cooking with Nick. As you can see, we have a setup here. But this is not just Cooking with Nick. This is Cooking with Nick and Mom. So I want to bring my mom, who is quarantined here with me. Come on, say hi to everybody.
Hi.
So yes, this is Nick's mom, and she is joining me for Cooking with Nick today. So thank you.
You're welcome.
It's super fun. We're gonna have a good time, I think. So
I think so.
Hopefully you'll like what I'm making. So
I hope so.
All right, good. So we're gonna be making a couple recipes today out of the Cooking with Mickey Around the World cookbook. This cookbook is fairly old. Has a lot of kind of older recipes in it from a lot of even from some restaurants that aren't around anymore. And we're actually going to be making our first recipe out of today's edition from a restaurant that is no longer around. So we're going to be making the tuna fish dip from the Gulf Coast Room, formerly of the Contemporary Resort. Now, the Gulf Coast Room, you can go more see. So, the Gulf Coast Room was a restaurant, kind of a makeshift restaurant in one of the ballrooms at the second floor of the Contemporary Resort. I think it was there for like close to 20 years in the 70s and 80s. And it was the epitome of fine dining at Walt Disney World in the 70s. It was one of the few restaurants where gentlemen were required to wear jackets, and you had to make reservations for it and everything. So it was very kind of upscale dining. And one of the things I learned in my research for this is that they like to do things where they like to do the tableside preparation of things. Right. And they like to do things that they set on fire. Okay. So this is what I was practicing last night. And so this is the last thing we're going to be doing today, but we're gonna set something on fire.
So if the house burns down, it's okay.
Yes, yeah, exactly.
Okay.
But we're going to start with a tuna fish dip, which does not get set on fire, but it has many cool ingredients in it. So we're going to get started on the tuna fish dip because we got to let it chill for a little bit.
Let me know when I should get the fire extinguisher.
I will. Okay. Thank you. Yes. All right. So let's get going on this. So we got cameras all around, which is nice. You're gonna be able to see my prep area here. We got the wide shot here, and we got the camera here on the stove as well. So it'll be good. So for the tuna fish dip, we've prepared a lot of stuff already. First of all, we're gonna throw some things right directly into the food processor. So you can actually read out the ingredients here if you'd like.
Okay.
Get us along here.
All right. You need one small onion.
So one small onion. So I've already diced up the onion here. We're tossing all this into a food processor.
Okay, very good.
So we're getting that in there. What's number two?
Okay, number two is 1/4 cup coarsely chopped parsley.
Coarsely chopped. So we're cheating here.
Okay.
We're cheating here. We're gonna use this right here. This is kind of just a parsley little. What do you call it?
Parsley. It's fresh parsley, but it comes in a tube. It's a gourmet parsley.
We're gonna put a little bit of that in there. Let's just
this way you can hang on to it for a while.
There we go. Nice. So we got our parsley in there. What's next?
Okay, a can of anchovies.
Oh, this is the good part, right? So we got these anchovies that we're doing here. So we got King Oscar anchovies. Now, do you like anchovies?
No, I don't.
Have you ever had anchovies?
I've tasted them. They're really salty and fishy.
Oh, yeah.
And
Yeah,
I'm not crazy about them. No.
So we're going to open up this can of anchovies. And there we go. Splash that all around.
Uncle Tony likes the anchovies.
Oh, they don't smell bad at all. Yeah, smell it.
Yeah, that's
No,
okay.
just smell it. See?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so you drain them, right?
Yes.
Well, it's in olive oil. So, all over. I thought it would be in water.
No, it's in olive oil.
Alright. So, a little anchovy there. Try it. Oh, that's crazy salty.
Yes.
Whoa! Oh! Wow! That tastes like the beach. Oh! God! What are we doing?
Really bad.
Oh my goodness, that was bad.
Yes.
It's really salty. I had my
A lot
salty
of
thing.
people like anchovies on their pizza, believe it or not.
Oh!
Oh, they look so gross.
Oh God! Now I have olive oil all over my hand.
And a clean towel.
Oh! Hey Tyler, can you just? I want to make sure we are live. Can you just type into the chat? I'm looking at the Slack channel.
Get some water.
Oh yeah, I definitely need some water. Oh goodness.
I told you.
Oh. All right. What's next?
2 teaspoons of leaf tarragon.
Oh, we don't have that.
Okay.
We're skipping that.
All right.
Forget
2
the tarragon.
tablespoons of vinegar.
All right. Table? Is it?
2.
Yeah.
2 tablespoons.
All right. Gonna throw some vinegar in here. We got a puppy walking around. She's interested in the anchovies that we dropped on the floor.
2 tablespoons of 1 tablespoon of grated horseradish.
All right. So we're gonna use some horseradish here.
Tablespoon.
Let's see. Put that in there. Yeah. That's right.
Hot and salty.
Yeah. All right.
Small clove garlic.
All right, so we're cheating there as well. We're going to use a little bit of this pre-minced garlic here. So we're going to throw some of that in. Looks like about a clove. All right.
2 cans of tuna fish drained.
Yes, we got that right here. We already drained the tuna. This is going to be a very smelly proposition today. The tuna fish doesn't smell too bad, right? It is a tuna dip after all, so we do have to add the tuna. All right, going in here.
Got a lot of ingredients in this.
Yeah, I think that's it though,
For
right?
this, yeah,
Because
into
it's
the food processor.
in the lemon
They
juice,
process-
right?
Yeah, the lemon juice. 2 tablespoons of lemon juice.
All right, do that.
We process until it's thoroughly.
Let me just making sure we're on the air here. I don't want to be doing this for nothing.
Oh, I know.
It's hard to I'm the tech guy too. Now you know what I go through every Thursday
Yeah.
night.
Do you know if you're on the air?
Oh, good, yes.
Okay.
All right, Tyler, thank you. I know the audio might not be fantastic. I apologize for that. I had to move my setup into the kitchen and mess something up. So I think you're picking me up on my iPhone behind me. It was a crazy setup. Plus, I'm actually on the clock today. I'm actually working. Shh. Hopefully, none. I mean, it's
So
too
am
late.
I.
Yeah, so is she. So work from home. But I taken a little bit of time to do this today. But I work kind of went right into setting all this up. So, all right. So this is everything, right?
Yes.
All right. So we're gonna move over here to the food processor. So what's it say? Just like what process it?
Process until mixed thoroughly.
All right, thoroughly. All right. So I'm gonna go on medium to start. Sure. Knock some of that down off the walls a little bit. Get it mix in. Doesn't seem as wet as I think it should be, right? But
Well, you're going to add mayonnaise
Yeah.
and cheese.
that's true. look at that. Hey, that's not bad.
No.
So we got a nice mixture there. This is a cool setup, right? A little TV studio here. You can do cooking every night. You can make scrambled eggs. Oh yeah, there we go. That's a nice consistency. That works. Spoon that in there. Now, you are going to have some of this, right? You're going to try it. You think we could feed the neighborhood with this? You think they'd be happy?
I think so. Oh, now the remaining ingredients you add to
Right.
that. Okay.
Yep.
Do you want me to rinse that out?
Nah, it's all going in the same place, right?
Okay.
All right.
Alright.
All going in the same place.
So you need the mayonnaise, 1 3/4 cups.
Yeah. I didn't realize how disgusting mayonnaise is. Like, I am not a fan of mayonnaise. I guess I used to be, then when my diet changed, now it's just absolutely disgusting to me. Like, I'd eat a can of anchovies over mayonnaise. What? You like mayonnaise?
Yeah, a little bit of mayonnaise, yeah.
Oh, this is a little bit. That's a little bit.
Package of cream cheese, 3-ounce package of cream cheese.
Yep, we got 3 ounces of cream cheese right here. I don't know why it says package. Maybe packages of cream cheese used to be smaller.
Oh yeah, they come in 3-ounce packages.
Oh, they
They
do come
used
in
to. I don't know if they still do.
Well, see, a
Used to
lot
come
of
in 3 and 8.
it's funny reading the directions in these
Yeah.
in these old recipe
Oh
books
yeah.
because there's stuff that doesn't really exist
Right.
anymore.
Exactly.
It's like it asks for weird like colorings and
Yeah. 1/4 cup of blue cheese.
1/4 cup of blue cheese. We got the blue cheese right here. You like blue cheese?
I'm not a big fan of it.
Okay, blue cheese in here.
1/4 teaspoon of Worcestershire sauce.
No, that's wings. 1/4 teaspoon?
Mm-hmm.
Alright. That's not much.
And 1/2 teaspoon of curry powder.
Alright. Here. 1/2 teaspoon. We'll do 2/4. 2/4 make a half.
Very good, Nick.
Yeah. I wasn't great at math, but I know it counts.
This is salt and pepper to taste, right?
Yeah, salt and pepper to taste.
I can
Oh,
do
the anchovies. Yeah,
I
let's
wouldn't
leave salt out.
Yeah, the salt, yeah.
That stuff out of the way.
This for pepper.
Yeah. Throw some pepper in there. Yeah, all right.
Valerie's dead. Okay.
Yeah, that's all right. Don't worry.
Oh,
We got the shaker.
Yeah.
Yeah. Modern contraptions.
Batteries are dead.
All right, what do we got there? We got some pepper. Let's shake some of that in there, an old-fashioned way. It's the way they did it in the 70s with a big Costco-sized version of pepper. All right.
Okay, and then you blend that, process that. Spoon it into
Mind
the
if I do? We're gonna let Ahsoka clean up the kitchen. She's just sitting over there. She's so good. Look at her. She's just.
She is good.
She's not trying to eat stuff off the floor.
No.
She doesn't want this either.
She keep on.
Chill it for like an hour. That's good enough. Oh yeah, yeah. That's Look at that. We got a nice, well blended mix here.
Can I put this over here?
Sure, yeah, that makes sense. Yes. This will be. This is what rich people ate in the 70s. Rich people who went to Disney. It was funny because a lot, like the promotional stuff I read for the Gulf Coast room too. They were like, you know, basically they were like kindly telling you not to bring your kids. They were like, and your kids can go to the fun, you know, play place while you dine in the lap for lunch. By the way, they had a guy named Carlos that would come around and play the guitar while you were dining.
Nice.
So Carlos would play your requests.
It's just like those places that you see in old movies on TV.
Exactly. So you could do requests, and Carlos would come around while they make stuff tableside, and he would do his guitar. And but yeah, it was like you know, beef Wellington. And, you know, lobster thermidor, stuff like that, all that's on the list. So that's the kind of stuff that they have here. This looks absolutely disgusting. I'm not going to lie. This looks so,
It does.
so bad.
Oh, God.
But, you know, again, if you had, you know, $12.50 to spend on a meal, this is what you'd get. Now, like, it's funny because I looked at the prices, right? So it was basically the equivalent of spending about $50 to $60 today at a fine dining restaurant. But back then it was like, you know, $7.50 to $10, $12 a meal. That's amazing. All right, so this feels like it's a little soupier than it probably should be.
As you refrigerate it, it gets thicker.
It will, yeah. That's what I figured. So there you go. You know, we're gonna. Okay, you know what? Wow.
All right, I'll cover it up and put it in.
That's not bad. I mean, I wouldn't order it on purpose, but again, I feel like I'm a rich guy in the 70s visiting Walt Disney World without my kids.
So it's not as bad as it sounded, huh?
Oh, maybe. I don't know. Can't tell yet. Let's refrigerate it. It might be that bad. The aftertaste isn't fantastic. Kind of lingers with you for a little bit. Oh boy! All right. I really taste that blue cheese. It's not as fishy as you think it'd be. I don't know how fishy you think it'd be, but it's not. All right. So I'm gonna clean off this area just a little bit because it's time to make more stuff. Let's see. I think we got to get some more things out of the fridge. So we'll pop out the some more ingredients here. And some stuff that was pre-prepared a little bit. We'll make this happen here. Get that out of the way. All right. So I know one of the things we need to do. We need to. We only need 3 cups of hot water. Maybe we just start to boil some water a little bit. And I don't think it needs to be boiling, per se, but...
Why don't I just do, can I use this pot? Or another pot?
No. Yeah, we need that for something else.
I don't know if that holds 3 cups.
You don't think that's 3 cups? I think that's 3 cups.
Okay.
We'll fudge it. So, yes, the tuna fish tip technically says refrigerate overnight. But we're going to refrigerate for a little while and then try it. See how it is. Okay, we can't get it. If I made it last night, what good would that done you guys today? None. All right. So the next thing we're going to make is from a restaurant that still exists, the Liberty Tree Tavern. We're going to be making Tavern Chicken, which is not on the menu anymore, but was at the time of this this cookbook. So we're going to do Tavern Chicken. It's basically chicken with a brown sauce, a vegetable sauce. It is floured and battered and sautéed. So we're gonna try to make that. I did make this once before. So it is never made the tuna fish dip before, but I did make this once before. Came out really good, so I decided to make that again. Pretty simple too. It was hard trying to find like a fun recipe out of this book with also ingredients that weren't too crazy to have the poor shipped person go pick up at Publix for us. I didn't want to have her trying to find really obscure ingredients. And trying to find things that we had around the house. So, all right, so we're going to start this one off. We're going to start off with this is a 3-part recipe. We're going to start off with the brown sauce first. So, you want to take me through this?
Okay.
We're going to do this now.
All right. Okay, heat 4 tablespoons of margarine in a small pan.
All right. We're going to use butter.
Right.
So let me get out the butter. How many tablespoons?
4.
4?
So half a stick.
Half a stick. All right. So, by the way, like, did you ever think I'd get into cooking, like when I was a kid?
No,
like,
it surprised me because you actually started when you went to college, cooking a little bit.
Yeah.
And
no, I
and then you
enjoyed
kind
it.
of stopped.
Yeah. Well, I had to when I was in college.
Yeah.
I was eating bad or eat fast food every day.
Yeah. And but you've really gotten into it now.
Well, it's fun. But we have very different tastes.
Very different.
You're a meat and potatoes
I
type
kind of
person.
am, yeah.
And I kind of got off of that.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess as a kid I did eat that stuff, right? That's what I liked, but that's what we had.
My
There was
pizza
no.
and my pasta.
Well, I still can't say no to a good pizza.
You're going to need 5 tablespoons of flour. Do you have it pre-measured?
Yes, I do have that pre-measured. So, cut that up a little bit. I should have done that. Get this melted in here. Yeah, we gotta get this melted. Turn that up a little bit. Huh?
Not too
Yeah, 6, I think it's good. Yeah.
Flour.
Alright, is there anything else we can prepare, get ready?
3 cups of hot water.
The beef bouillon, let me go grab that.
2 tablespoons of tomato sauce.
Yes, we got that.
Okay. Oh, I've got brown and gravy coloring.
You got the coloring?
I think I do.
Let's see if you can find that. I couldn't find the color. Look at this coloring. How did you have coloring?
I think so. Maybe.
I don't think there's coloring in there.
Well, maybe it would be a
Yeah, no, it's not.
Okay.
Not coloring. So I'm using a little bit of brown gravy mix. I'm gonna mix that in there. All right. So that's kind of how we're getting around that. Because that's another thing. I mean, I typed that in. I mean, they don't even have that as an option to purchase at the store. I don't know.
You could have done this ahead of time.
Oh, I definitely could have.
Oh, okay.
I was setting up our computers and live streams and all kinds of. I planned on having a lot more stuff ready before we went live. But you know what? This is WDWNT and the best laid plans. Well. Thank you to Tyler, I guess, holding down the chat for me. I appreciate that. Hopefully people are enjoying. It's ready. Couldn't do this without a helper today, too. That's fantastic. So thank you for volunteering.
Oh, you're welcome.
Totally volunteered. She's like, well, you know what? I'm here. I'm gonna cook with you. So, 3 beef bouillon cubes, 3 cups hot water. So you're mixing that in. Maybe shouldn't have started that, huh?
I was thinking the same thing, but
This is hot water, right?
it is hot. It doesn't
Can
have
I
to come
pour
to
that into here?
I'm not sure, Nick.
I'm gonna say yes. Let me read the bottom of this. Well, it says don't microwave, but that's different than pouring hot liquids into it. It won't be boiling.
I would, to avoid a disaster, I would get out another little pot. You got a small pot in there, and put the bouillon cubes in the pot and pour the 3 cups of water.
So how do I know it's 3 cups without putting it in here?
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
Duh.
So we're not gonna avoid disaster. We're gonna head right into a
That's my blonde coming through.
You know, so disasters happen. I'd rather have a disaster now than when I set something on fire in about an hour from now. I don't know if I need to let it boil.
No, you don't.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry.
No, go that way. Go ahead. 80-degree water should. No, it's actually 180.
Yeah.
That's good.
That's good.
Yeah. Don't look. Oh, look at that. It's perfect. And those bouillon cubes are melted. And so is the entire pitcher. No, I'm just kidding. Doesn't hold 3 cups of water. Look at that.
Oh, I knew this would.
No, you didn't.
We said 4.
Oh, no. The kettle.
Oh,
the full 3.
yeah, I didn't think it
was in there. Look at that. Who's teaching who how to cook now?
Don't get ahead of yourself.
Alright, so we're going to dissolve that, gradually add to the flour, stirring with them mix till thickened and smooth. We're simmering it for 20 minutes. They'll melt in there, get all mixy.
Add this gradually.
Oh,
Rinse it off.
No one's eating this food. Everyone's in quarantine. I can't share it, so. Floor's cleanish. Alright, you ready?
You might want to turn this back.
Oh, yeah. Alright. Gradual add.
Look at on the other side.
Yeah, don't block the camera.
Get the sides.
Yep.
Yeah, get those on the side.
This is my first whisk. You're a big fan of brown sauces, too. So.
I am.
I think you're still trying to recreate the ones you like from like the Asian places.
I know.
You can't do it. Alright, got most of the lumps gone now. Let's get them in there. Oh, there we go. Alright, so we stirred this for, I think it was a couple minutes, right? And then we gotta simmer it.
Stirring constantly with a whisk until mixture is thickened and smooth. I could do that for you. Add pepper and garlic and simmer 20 minutes.
Alright, so.
I could do that if you
No, I got this. I don't think we have anything else. So, we had
pepper and garlic, and then you simmer it.
Yeah.
Stirring occasionally for 20 minutes.
And then during that 20 minutes, we'll prepare the vegetable sauce.
Oh, okay.
So I'm guessing I should keep this at the medium temperature right now?
Yeah. Is it starting to thicken?
Not really.
Oh, okay.
More heat. I don't think it's supposed to look.
It looks like it's getting thicker.
I feel.
You know, spoon.
Yeah.
It's thickening.
It is. Yeah. I always have problems thickening sauces. I just start adding more flour.
I don't have a problem with thickening them. I have problems to stop them from thickening.
Oh.
Got pepper and garlic. Let's see.
Well, the pepper, the garlic's right there. The granulated garlic. The small one right there. Nope. Right there. There's a little bit of powder that's in that.
Oh, I was looking for the chopped. Okay.
No, I think it specifically asks for granulated, doesn't it? Or did we mix
it? Does, yeah.
Yeah, this is definitely thickening. Alright. Alright, well, we add some pepper and some, yeah, let's, add some pepper. Yeah, nice and peppery. That's very thin simmer, so I'll turn this down to about like 2.
Yeah.
And if you can set the timer for 20 minutes for us. We'll let that go. Smells good. Yeah. Alright, so we'll let that go. That's fine. So go clean up. Alright, so now we make the vegetable sauce.
Right.
So this is part number 2. So I think we're throwing the
parsley, fresh chopped garlic,
and some oil in the pan, right? Is that true? Are we sauteing it a little bit?
Oh yeah, you are. In oil for 5 minutes.
Yeah.
Saute parsley, garlic, tomato, and onion. Oh, in oil.
I got it.
Oh.
Put a little oil in there. And
is everybody catching this?
oh, the recipe, we'll post the recipe. So the recipe, I think is on the.
In case you want to make it.
I think it's on the YouTube description. Should be there. Also, we will post do a post at WDWNT.com with the embedded video and the recipe as well. So we're gonna do parsley, garlic, tomato, onion. So I pre-prepped this last night, so I have everything in here, and I'm just going to toss that into the oil when it warms up a little bit. We'll get that done.
So you've got everything in that little bowl here?
Yes. The stuff that goes in at first, and then we'll add the ketchup, mustard, and that's it. Yeah. What do you have the tomato sauce for? Is that down here? Oh, we forgot the tomato sauce.
That goes in after it's.
Oh, after it's done. Okay, cool. That's the tomato sauce. So it's funny because in these instructions, it calls it catsup. C-A-T-S-U-P.
Catsup.
Catsup. Yes. Which I never understood that. Is that a different, like, regional thing?
It might be. I don't really know.
Yeah.
I've always called it ketchup.
Well, yeah, I mean, and that's what the bottles say. But, like, there were bottles that sometimes said catsup.
Catsup.
So if anybody knows that and can help me out with that, I failed to look that up. But yes, this one calls for catsup, but we only have ketchup, so we're going with that. So I'm going to toss everything in here. Just that up a little bit. think it's a tablespoon of each, the ketchup and the mustard. Specifically, a Dijon mustard.
Oh, so you add the vegetable sauce to the brown sauce?
Yep.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
It says 5 minutes. We're gonna cheat that a little bit just for the sake of this. So we'll go ahead and add that, and then the
Grey Poupon mustard, a tablespoon.
Yep.
And a tablespoon of ketchup.
And then we start preparing the chicken after that. So read the chicken directions. How best do you want to cook these? If you want to help me do that, so we gotta make the stuff, and then we gotta coat the chicken and then fry it up.
We're not going to make sticks of them, are we?
We're gonna make what we got there.
Oh, okay.
We got 5.
Oh, good. Okay.
Will be yummy leftovers for the week. Ooh, look at this sauce. It's definitely thickening up now, looking good. Yeah. Alright, we're gonna stir in some ketchup and mustard. Put that in there. And ketchup. Looking good. Oh yeah.
Did you measure out any flour?
Yep, it's right there. Should be. Right here. Sorry, I got it right there. The whole mixture's right there.
Oh, okay. Huh.
So that's the whole mixture that we're battering. Everything. Okay. But we gotta let that cook. So we'll just let this sit here. But I want to show you guys that. So this is the vegetable sauce, which is going to be added to the brown sauce once that 20-minute timer goes off. So it's really good.
But you add the tomato sauce to it first.
Yeah. I like that. Well, then we will end the brown gravy coloring as well.
Well, the tomato sauce will color it too, so.
Right.
What else sit with this? I'm going to shut that off.
All right.
Chicken.
So I have a plate. We could, oh, I guess, yeah.
Chicken board.
No. So I'll start warming up the oil for the chicken. Pan out for that, and we're gonna cook this up. So Liberty Tree Tavern, one of my favorite places to eat.
Is it? Yeah.
Yeah, it's really good. Obviously this isn't on the menu anymore, but they have really, really good food.
What's your favorite?
My favorite is one of their desserts, the ooey gooey coffee cake or something like that.
That
It's
sounds
insane.
You know, I think you should eat dessert first.
Oh yeah. But I mean, just like they have, they're all you can eat menus really good too. It's really like just home cooking, you know, and it's really good.
These are nice.
I know.
Yeah. See the nice little patties we got here? Chicken patties for two? Individually wrapped?
Individually wrapped. That's the way to go. We're cooking this chicken. We do have the drink for dessert coming up. It's actually good drinkable dessert, and it'll be practically new, and it'll be noon by the time we're oh, it's afternoon, so good. So it won't be that bad. We won't be drinking that early, you know. So that's good. But it'll be we're going to be making a flaming Spanish coffee for dessert. Here.
That sounds good.
Yeah, it does. It seems pretty good. Like I said, I practiced it a bit last night because I had to find the right alcohol that caught on fire because I don't have the Bacardi 151. And I'm not a big rum person, so I didn't want to go ahead and order a full bottle of that to have. So I tested our different liquors and found out the one that caught on fire the best.
Would you get me out a big dish?
Because we need a big flame.
A big flame.
And
this is going to be scary.
It is. And I also tested out the different glasses to find the one that worked best with it as well, without destroying the glass. Fingers crossed. So I'm going to keep stirring this up. Halfway there on the brown sauce. So the Tavern Chicken is pretty simple. You know, there's not too much involved with it. But you know, it's a very tasty dish. It's funny how a lot of these recipes don't seem like there's a difference between modern recipes and like recipes, you know, from even 20, 30, 40 years ago.
I have some of my mother's old cookbooks.
The way things are prepared, the ingredients they ask for. Things like that.
I know. I mean, I enjoy just looking through them.
It's just we ate much differently. It's funny because you look at some of the more modern Disney cookbooks, especially the ones from the festivals, of course. I mean, the ingredients are just so much more different. A lot fresher too. You could tell there's a difference in health, like in health consciousness about health in recipes from this age or today. And when you look through in presentation too, even, of course, presentation's a thing now. So you look at the recipes now in some of the Disney cookbooks and just a much different atmosphere, the recipes. But it's fun to dive back into some of these. Next week, apparently we are doing another Cooking with Nick next Tuesday at 11. Same time, same day. So you're invited for that. If you're still quarantined with me.
Do you like how we stepped that in there?
And so we're going to make them, I don't know what we're doing yet, but we're going to make something out of a more modern cookbook next week. So we'll see what we got going on.
Can I pick?
Yeah, I'll give you some choices. It'll be Mom's pick. I'm going to give her some choices, and she's going to get to pick what we make. It's funny. I showed her. She's like, "Oh, can I come cook with you?" And I was like, "Sure, why not? People would love to see Nick's mom." Hey, and then here's what we're making. She's like, "Oh, can I pick something else?" But it has to be from the cookbook. It has to be from Disney, or else there's no point in doing it. I think there's some things in this cookbook you'd actually like.
You think?
Yeah. All right. It's always a trick. I never liked kind of cooking things like this in oil, especially chicken, making sure they're done. I'm much better at grilling and making sure it's done on the grill than I am at over the stove. Mm-hmm. I'm just much more confident about what's happening on the grill than worrying about frying something in oil like this.
What's in here that's hard?
There's a vegetable seasoning.
Oh.
So, like, it has little pieces of something. That's one of those things that seemed really old school, like this vegetable seasoning packet. But they had them at Publix.
Oh, really?
Yeah. But there were little pieces of dried vegetable in the seasoning.
I don't think I ever bought them.
think I could start laying these in here. I think this is ready to go.
Throw in some cold water to see if it bubbles.
But that's not good to mix water and oil.
Well, just wet your fingers and...
That seems very dangerous.
No, that's it. Yeah, it's ready.
Yeah, now you get all that.
Look, I'm not setting it on fire.
That's why you get a messy kitchen.
This is the chicken off hour. Here you go. Now when you put it in the frying pan, you put it away from you. Away. Yeah.
Alright, frying those up. Oh, thank you for moving the book so it doesn't get all icky.
Probably fit maybe one more than these two.
Almost a little much, so it's probably Alright. Ooh, you're touching the anchovy thing. Ew. Ew. Look at your face. What are you doing? See, the next step is to get to the big time where somebody preps it all for you and somebody cleans up. All I have to do here is come in and cook it.
Yeah, I know. I was just thinking the same thing.
So we got to get enough views on Cooking with Nick to get to that point. Come on. All right. So.
You mean this is the most popular show?
Should be. Getting there.
Certainly if it's a lack of trouble.
Alright, well, sizzling it up so the chicken in there. The brown sauce going. Things looking pretty good.
Okay, so you get done with the blue cheese.
Yeah, anything. I mean, we're really done with all those ingredients. Might find something to make with that blue cheese. That would be good.
Oh yeah, nice salad or something.
This is the boring part of the cooking shows that they normally skip over when they're pre-recorded, but you know, we can, I can go ahead and prep the cracker plate. We have 3 kinds of crackers to enjoy with our wonderful tuna fish dip. Probably all 3 kinds are stale because we don't eat much crackers, but we have them here. But
I wonder using it.
hey, so we got some Trader Joe's. I don't know, something with sea salt, some kind of cuba chips. We're gonna do some. Ooh, these are good. These are good. These are Cheez-It grooves. You can't go wrong with Cheez-It, right? I didn't eat breakfast yesterday. I'm hungry. And then we got some plain old Ritz.
Oh, I'll have a cracker.
Yeah, have a cracker. Can't go wrong with Ritz. Why is the packet so difficult? Really? Come on. There you go. Oh. The worst package ever. Okay. Oh, this is pretty good.
How did you do it?
So, we'll throw some of that. Here's it in there on its time. This is almost ready. All right, so just at the 20-minute mark, we're going to add the tomato sauce and a little bit of this brown gravy mix. We'll throw some of that in there. Kind of making this part up because it asks for the coloring, not the mix. Don't have the coloring, but you can see the tomato sauce giving it a little bit of a darker hue. And throwing in this delicious powder, which I'm sure is extremely nutritious. And that also helps give it that brown color. I think that's good for that. Alright, so we'll let that cook. It says cook it for another 5 minutes after adding that stuff. So we'll throw 5 minutes on the clock. And let this go. 5. So let's put these. Oh, yeah. Well, let's get that. So. Pretty soon, coming up, very soon, setting stuff on fire. Exciting. What you've all been waiting for. Thank you, by the way, for everyone tuning in today, watching Cooking with Nick. Appreciate it. Always have a good time.
Before you lift that fish, I did get my tongue. It's not ready for time.
Lots of faith in it. She's always had lots of faith in me. I think that's why I've been able to go so far in life.
I have faith.
This brown sauce looks really good. Super excited.
Restaurant did you say this was from? Celebrity custody rabbit?
Oh, that's fantastic.
What, the sauce?
The brown sauce.
Looks really good.
Yeah,
They usually have that stuff there.
I know. This is from the Liberty Tree Tavern at the Magic Kingdom.
Okay. Brown sauce is looking really good.
Yeah, Tyler, thank you. I don't agree with the water in the oil either. So people are yelling at you for that.
Oh!
Like, why would you do that? So thank you. Yeah, but it splashes all over the place. Hey, so oh, cafe brulee. No, I can't say that. They're saying got brandy and sweet field in it and it serves flavoring. Yeah, I'll make more stuff on fire. You got any? That's why I got the little bushy thing. I just said nothing. Yeah, I don't agree with the oil, the water, the oil. Don't do that. I have a responsibility to these people watching. I also like how there's like real cooks out there probably yelling at me like, you're doing it wrong. I don't care. Having fun, making good stuff. Hello. What are you doing in the kitchen? Got a puppy in the kitchen. She's checking it out. She knows it's almost done. So she's like here to see what she can have. Which probably is not much of it. Although we should try giving her an anchovy. Yo! Well, she does like tuna fish, right?
Yeah.
Do you think those can come out?
I'll prepare one.
Whatever. I bought the cheap tuna, okay? I knew we were throwing it into this weird mixture that we're only going to eat a couple tablespoons of.
I think they look done, but
Yeah.
hold on.
Just throw water on them and see if they're done. Alright, so we're going to add the vegetable sauce to the brown sauce. Yum, yum, yum. This is good. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. We're going to take this off the heat. Oh, this is a really good sauce. I'm gonna throw this over here. Thank you guys for this. Get a little bit. I gotta get a, so we're not burning down the countertop. There you go. Oh, it's a good sauce. So, put it on a pot holder somewhere. Take a little taste of this sauce. Taste is there. Consistency is a little odd. The sauce.
Oh, really?
Maybe just almost a little too thick. Gelatiny. Maybe I put in too much of the powdered gravy mix. That's what I'm thinking, but it's really, really tasty. Well, it is. It's a really good sauce. Can I try some of this? There you go. Yeah. All right, so try our food soon enough.
take care of the chicken if you're gonna do the drain.
Yeah, we gotta do the drain. Hey.
Oh, that is never gonna get wait to put the piece of chicken in it.
I know.
Like you like it.
Well, it's not mayonnaise.
That's true. That's true.
Oh, the soaky baby. What do you want?
So if you smell the chicken,
Yes, we love your chicken. Alright. So, one of the things that they were known for, I guess, is their flaming Spanish coffee. So, that is what we're going to make today.
do you need a cup of coffee?
Yes. If you could bring one of those board
Hello?
drawings,
Hello?
So there's a lot of, no, it doesn't need, we're pouring it out of whatever you put it in. They're just in a regular coffee mug. It does, so there's a lot of different people out there saying different things as far as, I probably prefer espresso. We don't have that.
How about the style?
No. And so there's different things you can try for it. So we're just going to use like an extra bowl.
Strong coffee.
Yeah, very strong coffee. So that is not my for this. I don't want to make your fur on fire. I don't like you to get splattered. I'll keep puppies out. We're going to be making this in a second. I think I have everything here. I did need the fire extinguisher last night. I got to leave it tonight. So, I like to get everything nice and prepped. Because once it happens rather fast. Getting all this ready.
Anything else that before English was kind of be kept ready?
No.
Oh, that's the coffee in
Yeah. So, we'll make it in a second. I'm going to make sure we pay attention to the chicken there and everything. But we're going to make a flaming Spanish coffee. Now, it's going to be best if you have a Bacardi 151. The higher the proof of the alcohol, the better it's going to burn. So, I found one of the higher ones I have here, tested out 3 different things. And this is the one that gave me the best flame. Today we're replicating. We're going to go with this one. So I got a Bacardi Imperial on here. We have, you want basically a Kahlua or something that, liqueur that goes well with coffee. So you can kind of choose anything. We're going to go with the very standard Kahlua. You're going to want something either, whether it be whipped cream or something. Some people have a heavy cream that they kind of whip up and get into like a very heavy cream. And I pour it over the top of the coffee. And you see it like that. Now I'm going to wait for those to put the noise because I want that done before we actually start this. So we're just prepping things right now. Maybe we can just pull it off the stove for now.
Okay.
Yeah. It's really loud.
Yeah, okay.
Fry them up later. So we're gonna get the sugar. Okay, we're gonna want to sugar the bread. Yeah, why don't we do that? I just know that's probably really loud on the microphone.
There.
You want us to take them out?
No, let him just sit in there for now.
Okay.
Cook it a little bit more.
Alright. Alright, so we have the salt there, and then we're gonna take some.
Salt.
No, sugar, sorry.
Sugar.
Thank you.
Okay.
The lemon. So here we go. Alright, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna sugar the rim of a glass. You can kind of look up online, there's different kinds of glasses you can use for this. I found this one to give me the best effect. It may not be the actual best glass. You're not going to get too much in here, but it gave me the best effect for what we're doing here today. And so we're going to take it and it's best to have some actual lemon. I don't have one, so I'm just going to take some juice and line the rim like that. And then we're going to get the sugar. So what we're really doing here, the reason we're doing this is because the flame actually caramelizes the sugar on the rim.
Cool.
And it gives it a really good flavor and a really good effect. So that's what we're doing first.
What's in here, cinnamon?
Cinnamon, yes. Cinnamon you add at the end and you'll see what that does to things. Oh boy.
Okay.
That gets things happy.
Do you want a board here?
I did not want a board here or anything. Alright, so we're going to pour the rum in. Nice healthy amount of rum. Yeah. Alright. I want to make sure my Kahlua is ready. I have a little bit of Kahlua here. And my coffee's ready to pour right in. You want to have everything ready to go, to pour in when it's time. Spoons are.
Oh, sorry.
I have a spoon for the Cool Whip.
Okay.
Let me get some Cool Whip on there until it's the right time. So I have everything ready here. The dog's getting nervous. She's like trying to climb up on this, like, what's going on? I know something bad's about to happen. I can feel the aura in the room. Really, it's not that bad. Look, the flame isn't, it's not like a crazy flame. In fact, you know, we have to make sure you can see it on camera because it's very light blue kind of flame, you know.
Okay.
And so, anyway, we're going to go ahead and dip the flame right in there. And got child-proof lock on this thing. Alright, we got this.
Want me to hold the torch?
Nope.
It looks like it's going to be light. It didn't get work last night?
Worked last night. We got a little flame going on.
Do we?
It is hard to see it. But
Yeah, I do see it.
We do have a little flame going on.
Oh, yeah.
So hold on, back up.
Oh,
yeah,
yeah.
so it's
yeah,
going.
yeah.
It's going.
Okay. Okay. You
So
gotta
shut off
see-
the light. Shut off the kitchen light. Let's see if we can close the lights. No. Okay.
No.
Yeah, I think it's out.
Okay. But there really was a flame. I saw it.
We're gonna probably burn the alcohol out of that. We're gonna try one more. Hold on. We got this. All You're gonna like this time. That's a lot of rum.
How about the torch that you had?
Huh?
The little torch.
So it didn't work as well.
Oh.
For whatever reason, that little torchy torch didn't do what it.
No. Okay.
Alright, so there we go. I think. There we go. We got it lit this time. There it is. Alright,
Oh,
so.
yeah. That looked quick.
See, that is
Oh, yeah.
that is doing the job.
Yes.
I'm gonna come down here a little bit.
So it's not like a big flame.
No.
Okay.
So you can see the blue flame.
Yes,
we
you
got
really
it going.
can. Yes. Oh,
Alright.
I see it.
Pour that in there.
There you
We got a little
go.
bit more. Now this is where the magic
Wow.
happens. There we go.
Cool.
Put that in there. Then top it off with the coffee, and the coffee puts out the fire because it moves down the content.
That is really cool. Some whipped cream on there.
Yeah, down with whipped cream on top. And now I wait a little bit because again, not the best glass for this.
Yeah.
Seriously. And Cool Whip isn't easy to
Yeah.
slip on top. But you get the idea. I did the best I can. I'd probably be fired if I was a waiter there because they'd be like, you just got stuff all over the patrons. But I know it's scary.
Yeah, it's
But there
good.
you go. That was kind of it. The cinnamon's the best part. You throw that in and it kind of.
Yeah, it really was neat.
Be careful. You probably slip this in. Put way too much rum in there because I wanted to make sure it lit. But that is good, isn't it? Really good. Yeah, you want to have a little bit more room for coffee, like I said again.
Oh, that's delicious.
Kind
With
of
a little less rum.
Yeah.
That is delicious.
And you get the crystallization on the glass because of the heat.
That's worth watching the whole show for.
Ooh, that is good.
Oh, that's good.
All right, we're gonna sit here and finish this. Hey, the tuna fish dip will taste great after finishing this.
You need that to have that tuna fish dip.
Oh, yeah, good stuff. All right.
All right, Nick, come on.
Let's try this.
finish.
All right, we're gonna spoon out some of the tuna fish dip. Into the bowl. Go. Now, again, technically, it's supposed to refrigerate it all night. Through the magic of YouTube, we refrigerated it in an hour, and it's probably nowhere close to being done or good, but you know what? Oh well. That will go for that. Yep. All right, so, oh yes, this looks good. Can't wait to act like a rich person and eat the tuna fish dip from the Gulf. The Gulf. In case we have plenty of people that haven't been with us from the beginning. This is from the Gulf Coast Room at the Contemporary Resort. Obviously, no longer there. Don't go looking for it. But the ballroom it was in is still there. It's right at the top of the escalator on the second floor of the Contemporary, right across from the doors that take you outside. From what I could, it was around for like 20 years. From what I could tell about it, it was like a makeshift temporary thing because they needed extra dining. You know, it's like when they set up one of those bars at Hollywood Studios now because they need extra places to serve the alcohol. Well, they needed extra places to serve fine dining at Walt Disney World, so that's what they did. So come over here, some tuna fish.
Spook the doggy.
She can come in. Bring us in. This will up our ratings. Look at the puppy.
Look at the puppy.
Look at the puppy.
Puppy got nervous.
How you doing?
Puppy got nervous.
Well, yes, someone can. So, what do you want to do?
Oh, I certainly don't want that.
You're going higher. Okay, take a picture of it. It's not bad. It's actually really good. I would like that it's thicker. I think it might thicken up sitting in the fridge like overnight, probably.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Puppy gets scared because what I think it is so it gets a little smoky in here, which it did from the frying. She associates that with the smoke alarm sometimes going off, and she hates that sound, and I think she freaks out. Also, whenever I'm playing with fire, sometimes things happen. But honestly, this is really good. Like, it's a really good fish dip. I want to see how it comes out after 24 hours. I probably want it a little chunky or a little less watery, but again, we'll see what it looks like. But the taste is actually phenomenal. You can taste the blue cheese. You get that fishy taste as well. It's not too salty. I'm glad we didn't add more salt.
Oh gosh, yes.
It's actually not. It's really good. Has a lot of good flavors in there. All right. What about some chicken?
Chicken.
So in the restaurant, they do say serve it with maybe a rice dish, maybe a rice pilaf or something like that is recommended. Didn't really want to make that, but we have this, and I think this is going to be phenomenal. I really do.
Cool.
So that's yours.
Thank you.
Put the drink down. Come on. The drink later. It is really good, isn't it?
It is.
It's phenomenal. We're going to try the Tavern Chicken from the Liberty Tree Tavern. Again, I think a chicken dish that's no longer there. Well, I mean, I'm pretty certain. Although I don't know menus. Not my head, but I doubt that's there anymore.
What's the last thing you had there?
They're all you can eat things, but I mean, they, like I said, they have really good like chicken and hot roast and things like that. You can go ahead. Go ahead.
I'm waiting for you to take the first bite.
Yeah, phenomenal, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's very simple frying up of the chicken. Would you call that sauté? I guess it's sautéing. It's not really frying.
It is frying.
It is frying. Okay.
But very good. Browning. It's browning the chicken.
There you go. Chicken was done really well. The sauce is excellent. She read me about the
I like the
consistency.
sauce. Yeah, but actually I like it.
Okay. It's a really good gravy, but like a twist, because it has that vegetable sauce in it.
You know, I think I like that compared to the Asian sauce that I like. Maybe more garlic.
Oh, more garlic in
Yeah.
it? And with like more Asian-y style food, like noodles and stuff?
Yeah, like fresh street beans.
Yeah, I can see it's going over vegetables really well.
This is pretty good.
But you can tell it's a very home-cooked meal, comfort food type thing.
It is. Yeah.
Good for
The
quarantine.
brown sauce is really good.
It's really relatively easy. I mean, come on. That was super simple. To cook that together. Yeah. So.
Very good, Nick.
No. Won't let it up. Watch us eat for 11 minutes.
I can't believe we finished that quick.
Well.
It seems like you have so much to do.
Right? So. Again, just to recap, we have the tuna fish dip from the Gulf Coast Room. Yeah, I think the flavors are good. I know you're kind of weirded out about the. Is it just the anchovies?
No, it's the fishy taste. You know, I'm not a big, I like salmon.
Yeah.
You know, and I love that other fish that we make. The one that I really like, I can't think of the name.
It is very fishy, but I mean, it tastes like some fish dips that I've purchased.
Probably,
at the
I'm
restaurant.
sure. You know, and it's not something that I would purchase because I don't, like I said, the stuff doesn't appeal to me that
You
much.
can't afford it. It cost like $12.50 back in 1970s. Come on. All right, so just picture me in a jacket and tie, you know, eating my fish dip, sitting on the same floor like a contemporary, you know. And then we made the Tavern Chicken from the Liberty Tree Tavern.
Delicious.
Really good. I mean, as long as you brown it, you got the chicken out perfect timing.
Really
I mean,
good.
It's perfectly browned, and the sauce is delicious. And then of course, where'd it go? Is it? No, you got it right out. Of course.
I got it in here. There you go.
So, I mean, it doesn't look very pretty now, but I think the presentation worked a little bit there. A little bit messy. Did crack the glass a little bit.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, a little bit.
Oh, well.
Oh well. But this is phenomenal. The flavors.
It is.
I guess. Should swallow. Besides just the presentation of tossing in the cinnamon while it's still flaming, apparently that really gets the flavors of the spices going.
Really.
Because some people
Really
top
taste
it afterwards to be safe and don't want the sparks.
Oh, okay.
But I mean, the sparks makes it. Come on.
Yeah, that was cool.
Yeah, and really the salt,
Yeah.
the sugar does caramelize around the glass, which is fantastic.
It's really, really good. And so is the chicken.
All right, well, thank you everyone for joining us with for Cooking with Nick. Like I said, the recipe should be in the YouTube description section, and I think we're going to make a post on WDWNT.com. So if you missed anything, you'll be able to see the full video there, and have the recipe there as well. And if they let me, I'm going to post a few things and link to a few things. I found some really cool articles. Some people did some cool research about the Gulf Coast room, and there's some phenomenal pictures of like people dining in there. There's not much of it because it really wasn't a thing, but I mean Disney promoted it a little bit, so there's a few excerpts that people found from Disney. So I'd like to share that with you, and so maybe that will be up at WDWNT.com as well. So that's it.
Okay.
Yeah, apparently I'll be back with you. A couple things to plug. I don't know the full schedule. There's usually a graphic, and I don't see it. I know, obviously, Thursday night we'll be back for WDW News Tonight at 9 p.m. On Sunday morning, I'm coming back for a special Star Wars show on WDWNT Live, because Sunday would have been the Walt Disney World Half Marathon, the Star Wars Half Marathon. And so actually on Sunday morning, I'm going to go out and run my 13.1 miles around the neighborhood here in Mount Dora, Florida. And then I'll come on with, I know Jessica's going to be on with me. We're going to talk about Star Wars. We have a few things planned for that. And that will be a lot of fun. So we're going to do a Star Wars show. So who's ever missing out on the half marathon and all that Star Wars fun from that weekend, I know I am. That's a big loss for me. I always enjoyed that weekend. You can join us for that. And then I'll be back on next Tuesday for another edition of Cooking with Nick at 11 a.m. on Tuesday morning. Yay. So join me then.
Stay safe, stay healthy, everybody.
Bye.